The 2022 Pokemon World Championships concluded on August 21st, and these results are both exciting and relevant, since there will be a North American, a European, and a Latin American regional championships all played in this exact same format this September to kick off the 2023 competitive season. So if you are attending any of these major events, you should pay close attention to this video.
Hey guys, Cyber. Relax! I was just gonna get there. Anyway, as this little buddy was saying, 80% of you aren't subscribed to the channel, so hit that subscribe button. It really helps. Hey, what Pokemon are you?
World Championships has two main days to the event. Everyone who reached their region's threshold for championship points gets an invite to day 1, but the top performing players from each region get a special day 2 invite, skipping the first day of the event. Players in day 1 this year needed a record of 6 wins and 2 losses or better after 8 rounds of play to advance to day 2. Keep in mind that players can play a completely different deck for day 2 since the tournament brackets are considered separate tournaments. Unconfirmed sources have told me that Palkia Vstar decks took up 45 to 50% of the day 1 metagame for the Masters division, and was also very popular in day 2. Palkia Vstar Inteleon was widely considered to be either the best deck or one of the best decks prior to the event, and I personally still consider it to be in the top 3 for sure. 6 Palkia Vstar Inteleon decks finished in the top 16 of Worlds, day 2, piloted by some all-star players including Isaiah Bradner and Kaiwan Kababe. There was another very interesting Palkia Vstar deck in top 16, piloted by Miloslav Posledny. This Palkia Vstar deck used none of the popular consistency engines that have been proven to work, such as Inteleon, Bibarel, and Mew from Celebrations. Instead, Miloslav's deck used a heavy amount of draw supporters like Professor's Research and Marnie. The most interesting part of this deck is the Jolteon and Memory Capsules. Jolteon from Vivid Voltage has the Thunderous Awakening ability, which shuts off all water type abilities in play if Jolteon has a memory capsule attached. So the strategy is to use Shopping Center to return Memory Capsule to your hand if you need to use your own water type abilities like Palkia Vstar's Star Portal or Radiant Greninja's Concealed Cards, and then reattach the Memory Capsule before ending your turn. This strategy is reminiscent of Zorogarb, the deck that won Worlds 2018, which would use all of its own strong abilities and then shut down everything with Garbatoxin. Mew VMAX had 1 finish in top 16 and 1 in the top 8, showing that it is still a very real threat in this format. Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX with Palkia Vstar placed 11th, piloted by Grant Manley. Arceus Inteleon had 1 lone placement of 12th place, and an interesting rogue Arceus Aggron VMAX deck took a surprise top 16 placement, piloted by Adam Hawkins. Before we cover the deck that dominated day 2 of Worlds, let's look at one more, Ross Cawthon's Radiant Charizard focused deck. Ross Cawthon is a very decorated player, having earned an invite to every single official Pokemon TCG World Championships ever. One of Ross's most notable finishes was in 2011, when he placed 2nd at Worlds with a rogue deck he named The Truth, utilizing a complicated mixture of cards ranging from basic Stage 1 and Stage 2 Pokemon, Prime Pokemon, Legend Pokemon, and Baby Pokemon. For this World Championships, he grinded through day 1 with Radiant Charizard and continued playing in day 2 to place in the top 16. Radiant Charizard is an incredibly powerful basic Pokemon that can do 250 damage for just 1 energy due to its ability Excited Heart. The goal of this deck is to begin using Radiant Charizard as early as possible with the help of Raihan, Magma Basin, and Twin Energy, and then recycle Radiant Charizard over and over with Ordinary Rod and Clara, since you can only have 1 Radiant card in your deck. Inteleon's Aqua Bullet is this deck's other attack that can be used for supplementary damage, but obviously does very little when compared to Charizard's incredible Combustion Blast. Finally, the deck that dominated Worlds was Arceus Vstar Flying Pikachu VMAX with Decidueye Vstar. Arceus Flying Pikachu won the North American Internationals and was further innovated upon by European and Japanese players to be very well prepared for the World Championships. Ryota Ishiyama and Daichi Shimada utilized the Jolteon memory capsule package in their versions of the deck, and the winner Andre Skubal believed consistency is king with Bibarel in his deck. This deck works so well because Arceus Vstar is the consistency and efficiency backbone of the deck, while Flying Pikachu VMAX counters Palkia Vstar and basic Pokemon heavy decks, and Hisuian Decidueye Vstar counters other Arceus decks. This deck counters just enough popular strategies and popular cards, while also being consistent enough to work most games, which led it to be so successful at this prestigious event. With just a couple more events to go in the Sword and Shield through Pokemon Go format, has the metagame stalled out with Arceus Flying Pikachu winning back-to-back major events? Or is there still more to be discovered and refined? Let us know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time here on Beastcoast Pokemon.